In a major escalation between the White House and Wall Street, President Donald Trump has filed a massive lawsuit against one of the world's most powerful financial institutions. The president is suing JPMorgan Chase and its CEO, Jamie Dimon, seeking at least $5 billion in damages.
Thank you. No, I haven't spoken. No, he debanked to me. So we'll see if that beeps anything, but I think it should. You shouldn't be debanked. Get debanked if you don't have money or if you fall to have this great company, and all of a sudden I was told, no, you can't do that. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. I don't know what their excuse would be. Maybe their excuse would be the regulators. I don't know. But regardless, I guess it's a good lawsuit because every pundit has come out and said Trump has a great lawsuit here. You're not allowed to do what they did. Jamie Dimon, what he did, he's not allowed to do that.
The lawsuit, filed on Thursday, January 22nd in Miami-Dade County State Court, centers on a controversial practice known as debanking. The president alleges that the bank has systematically denied services to him and his associated businesses, not because of financial risk, but due to political bias. This isn't just a dispute over a checking account. This is a high-stakes legal battle that accuses the largest bank in the United States of trade libel, bad faith, and violating state consumer protection laws. The core of the complaint is that JPMorgan Chase violated Florida's Deceptive Trade Practices law. The legal team for the president argues that Florida law explicitly prohibits financial institutions from terminating accounts or denying services based on a person's political opinions, speech, or affiliations. According to the complaint reviewed by Bloomberg, Trump's lawyers state that, quote, debanking is a matter of public interest and significant importance to all consumers and businesses in the United States of America. They argue that JPMorgan Chase, given its history and size, is a central actor in what they call a troubling saga. This lawsuit frames this not just as a personal grievance, but as part of a broader campaign against the weaponization of the banking sector. The allegation is that financial institutions are acting as ideological gatekeepers, cutting off access to capital for those who don't align with certain political views. JPMorgan Chase has been quick to respond, and they are firmly denying these accusations. In a statement released shortly after the news broke, the bank rejected the idea that political or religious factors play any role in who they do business with. Their defense hinges on risk, specifically legal and regulatory risk. The bank stated, quote, "We do close accounts because they create legal or regulatory risk for the company." Interestingly, the bank's statement seemed to push the responsibility back onto the government. They noted that they regret having to close accounts, but claimed that strict rules and regulatory expectations often force their hand. In a direct address to the political climate, the bank added, quote, "We have been asking both this administration and prior administrations to change the rules and regulations that put us in this position." This lawsuit relies heavily on state-level protections in Florida. By filing in Miami-Dade County, the president is testing the strength of Florida statutes that were designed to protect consumers from this exact type of corporate behavior. The complaint cites trade libel and a breach of the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. In simple terms, trade libel implies that by debanking him, the bank falsely damaged his business reputation. The breach of good faith implies the bank acted dishonestly or unfairly in their contractual dealings. By naming Jamie Dimon personally, the lawsuit also raises the stakes. Dimon is a titan of the industry, and targeting him directly signals that this is a personal confrontation as much as a corporate one.